Stop ignoring me and running away. Stop being lazy and isolating yourself. Do everything I tell you. Get my phone in the car. I wish you wouldn't just care about X. Yelling at me constantly over the phone and always with the tight voice. No, you're not yelling at me because it's the phone and you're deaf. You're not yelling at me because you have anxiety. You yell at me because you want control to then gaslight it away under the rug. Even if you tell them you did exactly what they told you and you heard, they blame you for ignoring or not responding. Is this blatant mind control or poor communication? Is poor communication frequently an excuse to pin you down more into negative emotions, pity and codependency, denying your doubts and intuitions? Do you know someone who has a strange obsession with phones and or yelling? It's a red flag of a control freak. Even if you have a child, it's not a reason to ask them a favor every moment they walk by or look at you. That's excessive and abusive to jeopardize your child in such slavery and makes them feel like a drone. Please balance their favors reasonably. I'm not asking to go overly permissive and free range, neglect them either or to list everything you have apparently done for their life. Do they pretend mishearing you, then later on give signs as if they know exactly what you were saying even if they pretended to not understand? That's playing dumb. Using your child or partner as a lab rat and gaslighting their instincts of what you really do is a classic immature move. That is not a healthy attachment style. Why then also create imaginary standards that try justifying why you are a broken lab rat? You have the right to not be held responsible, include, for emotionally parenting your parent or partner even if they are in old age, even when you caregive for their disability. Why let yourself be drawn into a survival game where you have to pretend being perfect and well-adjusted, organised and do what your parent/partner wants instead of running the risk of causing suspicion because you apprehend what they may do next? Being stripped of your freedom, stored. Why future fake constantly just to avoid doom? Why live in a game where you always have something to be fixed by controllers because you resist the programming? CPS, school and my human bio parents were my ultimate future fakers. My dad was a pro because he constantly promised, or future faked, to travel with me to his native country when I was a child, but he was never sincere and already very deadbeat. I never trusted them on that point. Just signing up to a future faking agency for the parents and state self-interests to make you more despondent towards your controllers as a child. They always try convincing you your life will get better or not improve if you do X or Y, but you deep down never change, because you already sense something's extremely suspicious. Transactional future faking organizations for everyone, youth and adults alike. Future faking can both be positive and negative empty promises. How your doctors tell you that things will get better after a vaccine, mandatory institutionalization program or pill is future faking no matter the result. How schools tell you that studying their lives will guarantee you a certificate that is the only way to find real jobs and that avoiding school leaves you ignorant and inept. Well, you can also be autodidact or homeschool. Is future faking your right to follow your dreams to adulthood and future faking the entire promise of the future generations? How certain ways of style or attitudes will guarantee your social downfall but do not hurt anyone truly and do not represent all aspects as future faking? Advertisements are also such future faking in many cases. Future faking never takes your true goals in consideration. It is mostly an incentive bait about finding false narratives as distractions hinting to self-interests. Why say, but you could, all the time? Wait until someone asks for it. Future faking is a form of unnecessary advice or promise.